Hello. Welcome to today's coding session. In this episode, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of for loops. Let's see an example of a loop that counts from 1 to 10. To achieve this, we will use a for loop. First, we need to define an integer variable called I and initialize it with a value of 1. Next, we specify the condition that the loop will continue as long as I is less than or equal to 10. Inside the loop, we have a statement that outputs the value of I to the console using the console.log function. After each iteration, we increment I by 1. Now, let's run this code and observe the output. Next, let's explore an example that calculates the sum of numbers from 1 to 5. We start by declaring a variable called sum and setting it to 0. Then, we use a for loop to iterate through the numbers from 1 to 5. Within the loop, we have an assignment statement that adds the value of I to the sum variable using the plus equals operator. After each iteration, I is incremented by 1. Finally, we display the value of sum using the console.log function. Let's run this code to see how the sum is calculated. In this example, we will create an animation that shows a multiplication table on the screen. We start by defining a constant variable called number and assign it a value of 5. Then, we use a for loop to iterate through the numbers from 1 to 10. Within the loop, we calculate the multiplication of number and I and store the result in a variable called result. To display the multiplication on the screen, we use the console.log function and format the output as number xi equals result. By running this code, we can observe the multiplication table of 5 being printed to the console. Let's run the code now and see the result. Let's put what we've learned into practice. How many times will the following loop execute? Right answer, D. What is the output of the following code? Right answer, A. Did you get them all right? Say it in the comments. Until the next video.